I first noticed the dolls on a Tuesday night, the kind of night that feels ordinary enough to be forgotten. Rain tapped against the bedroom window in soft, impatient fingers, and the digital clock on my nightstand glowed 2:17 a.m. I remember the time clearly because I was awake when I shouldn't have been, staring at the ceiling, feeling watched without knowing why. The antique doll sat on the chair across from my bed. I was certain it hadn't been there when I went to sleep. Its porcelain face was pale, almost luminous in the darkness, with glassy blue eyes that caught the faint light from the hallway. It wore a faded lace dress, yellowed with age, and its lips were painted in a permanent, delicate smile. I told myself I must have moved it earlier and forgotten. That was the first lie I told myself that night. As I turned on my side, trying to calm my racing heart, I felt it again, that pressure in the room, as if the air itself had weight. The doll's eyes seemed fixed on me. I laughed quietly, embarrassed by my fear, and pulled the blanket over my head like a child hiding from monsters. That was when I heard it. A soft creak, the unmistakable sound of wood shifting under weight. I peeked out from beneath the blanket. The chair was empty. The doll now stood at the foot of my bed. My breath caught in my throat. I wanted to scream, but my body refused to move. My eyes burned as I stared, trying to understand how something without life could cross the room without a sound. Its head tilted slightly to the left, just enough to suggest curiosity. Then I blinked, and it was back on the chair. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. The next morning, I convinced myself exhaustion had caused hallucinations. I worked long hours, lived alone, and the house I'd inherited from my grandmother was old, full of creaks, drafts, and shadows. Still, as I passed the spare bedroom, I paused. The closet door was open. Inside, dozens of dolls stared back at me. Porcelain, cloth, wooden, some missing fingers, some missing eyes, all arranged neatly on shelves from floor